What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, Win More Bets, where we're here to give the edge to win some money. And as always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're at 500 plus. It's a great feeling, and we're just growing every day. Yesterday, we had a huge night. We went 3-1 again, bringing our 2-day streak to 6-2. We're just making it rain. Love it. And today, I was just drooling looking at the games. I was like a kid in the candy shop. So let's get to it. We got 8 games to cover. First game, we have the Flames versus the Sabres. The Sabres haven't played since February 1st, which is a concern. They might not have that groove that they had going in right before the All-Star break. But the Sabres should be getting Tage Thompson back today. He's a great player, good goal scorer. Really makes a difference when he's on the ice. And, the Sabres won the last meeting between the Flames 6-3, and they are playing at home today. But the Flames are 4-0 in the last 4 meetings in Buffalo. So I'm not really sure if it's a huge advantage playing at home, especially when the Sabres' home record is 11-13-2. I want to take the Sabres. That's what my heart is telling me. I even got the uni on today. But, I got to take the Flames on the money line just because the Sabres haven't played in 10 days. That's the safer pick. Even watching the Sabres, sometimes I just don't like their puck movement. They struggle a little bit. They do find ways to win, but I think the Flames have the edge here. Game 2, Lightning versus the Stars. This should be a good game. Both have solid offenses and are playing well. The over is 21-10-4 in the last 35 matchups. I think we see a lot of goals here. I think the safe play is over the 6 goals, and that's going to be my pick. Third game, Oilers versus Senators. The Oilers are 9-2 in the last 11 meetings between these two teams. I think the Oilers, they bounce back here after their previous loss, and they get the win. I'm going to take them on the money line. Game 4, Capitals versus the Bruins. The last game between these two teams, the Bruins won 5-2. And the Capitals are 0-4 in the last 4 meetings in Boston. I'm not a big Boston fan. Their baseball team is below average. Football team's a joke now. But, in the hockey, the Bruins are unbelievable, and that's coming a lot from me. You got to back Boston Bruins here. And I'm going to take them on the puck line -1.5 at plus 130 odds. The Bruins are just a good team, and I think they just give it to the Capitals here. Game 5, Avalanche versus the Panthers. This should be an interesting game. The Panthers are hot right now. The last 3 games they've won against good teams, the Bruins, the Lightning, and the San Jose Sharks. Okay, yeah, the Sharks aren't that great, but they still won 4-1. The last 2 games, the Panthers have scored 11 goals. They're playing great hockey right now, and on the other side, the Avalanche are not. They're on a 2-game losing streak. They just got shut out by the Lightning, which is concerning because their best part of their game is their defense. And they let up 5 goals, and they didn't even put one in the net. And the Lightning, they typically let in some goals. So to get shut out 5-0, that's concerning there. So I think you have to ride the Panthers here. Got to take them on the money line, -130. Go with the hot team. Game 6, Rangers versus Hurricanes. This is going to be a great game. Honestly, watching the Rangers the past few games, I've actually became like a big fan of the Rangers. They're exciting. They're fun to watch, especially at home. But they're going to be tested today against the Hurricanes on the road. And, the Hurricanes haven't played since February 1st, which is great for rest, but will it take some time to get back into the groove? Probably. The Rangers have already played 3 games since the All-Star break, and they are on a back-to-back on the road. which is a little concerning. And you're going up against the Hurricanes, who are a elite team. The last meeting between these two this season, the Rangers did win 5-3. I could possibly see the Hurricanes, winning this game. But, I kind of like the Rangers in this spot just because the Hurricanes haven't played in 10 days. So I'm going to take the Rangers on the puck line, getting plus 1.5 goals. That's at minus 130. I typically don't like taking the plus 1.5 goals. If you're losing at the end of regulation, the other team just gets a empty net or garbage goal, puts them up 2 goals, and you lose that bet. But I could potentially see this game going to overtime. So I like the plus 1.5. I like the Rangers outright, but I'm going to take the plus 1.5 just in case this goes to overtime. I like the Rangers swag right now, so I'm going to ride them out. Game 7, Maple Leafs versus the Blue Jackets. I had a vision last night of this game, and you know what? And then I found out, that was the actual last night's game. They played each other, and nothing's going to change here. In the last 24 hours. If anything, the Blue Jackets are going to be down in the dumps. They're going to be lacing up their skates, saying, here we go again. The Leafs, minus 1.5 on the puck line. That's your pick. They're going to get beat up here. I don't see anything changing from last night. And our last game, number 8 on the board here, the Devils versus the Wild. Typically the Wild have been a better team throughout the past few years. But this season's a different story. The Devils have become a top tier team. And, the Wild are still a good team, but, they've been cold the past few games. And for me, the difference is, the Devils are 4-1 in the last 5 games, and the Wild are 2-3 in the last 5, and are currently on a 3-game losing streak. The Wild, their offense hasn't been that great. I think the Devils have the edge here. I'm going to take the Devils on the money line as the underdog, getting plus money odds. And, those are the picks for today. And it was a long list, but, comment below what you guys think your best play is for today. And I appreciate all the support. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Good luck.